Well, hello there again, YouTubers. Seen a lot of me today, right? Well, since I didn't make no videos in a week, I said I better load up on some. So before I get started, I ask that you please subscribe, uh, please share, leave a like and a comment, and it'd be truly appreciated. So, my final topic for today is I want to talk about Mr. Roland Martin. See, I made a video a couple weeks ago about him. Got very few views, and I'm kind of shocked about that because usually I get a certain amount of views. So it makes me think that maybe something else is going on. But it's like I said, YouTube is not going to stop me, or nor is Mr. Rowland or anybody else is going to stop me from saying what I have to say. They have to take me off this channel. But I have a problem with Mr. Martin again because, like I said before, to me he's one of the biggest sellouts there is. You know, you he sit around and all he talks about is Democrats, and how he bashes the Republicans. You know, see, people, am about my people, so you're not gonna hear me bring up a lot of subjects about white people because what's important to me is my people, and what's really important to me is on how our people that's supposed to be, I guess some people call them leaders, or some people will call them, I guess, leaders, in our society, in the black community. But I have to call them out when they're full of it. And Roland Martin is full of it. I've never seen a person, and like I said, I used to like him till I started seeing through him. And he's just another person for the establishment. Remember when I told you that I was going to bring up the Boule? Do you folks know who the Boule are? I know a lot of you may know, but it's some of you may not know. It's a group of blacks, high society blacks, you know, that interject a lot of negativity into the black community. But they'll also turn around and tell you they're for the black community, and they're not. And with one hand, they're telling you that we're going to help change, and in the other hand, you know, they conspiring against you. And to me, he is one of those type of brothers. I don't know about the people that's guest on his show, but there's a particular lady I want to call out. Your name is Reese. Hey, Reese. My people call me that too. It's not just a girl's name. My name is Reese, but a lot of them call me Reese. So from one Reese to another, you're on the wrong show. Okay, maybe because you get to cuss and say vulgar things. Uh, you know. I see you're a highly intelligent lady, but you're not smart. Because if you were smart, you would tell Roland where he can get off at on that show. But I don't know if he's paying you or you get more views that way on your social media. I don't know how it works, but you shouldn't be on that show because he's misleading you and all the rest of the people. And with some of the other guests, I'm addressing you other guests. I see uh, from time to time disagreement in your eyes. I can see it. But you stay on the narrative, whatever narrative he's on, no matter how detriment it is to our people. And I say shame on you for that. If you want to talk about removing the president and all that kind of stuff, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't start trying to make people believe some of the things that you know that's not true just because Roland Martin says this. I don't care how frank he pretends to be and how blunt he is, he's a liar. Because anybody that sits up and tells you to vote for just the party and we'll figure out the damage later is a sellout. And you shouldn't agree to that kind of stuff. He's just one of them people that hate Trump so much that he can't see straight. And he think by putting Biden and Kamala Harris in office that things are going to change. Oh yeah, things are going to change. But I bet you won't be happy with it. But maybe you might get a grant for your show, or maybe you might get some liberal news people to put you on prime time or something like that. Maybe that's what you're wishing for, you know. But all you people who donate money to his cause, you need to stop. And they may shadow ban this video just like they've been doing the rest of them, but I don't care because it's not going to stop me from making them. It's not going to stop me from telling folks how I feel. And this one is particularly for Mr. Martin. You're a sellout, you're a liar, and you're a detriment to our people. And like I said, I hope this can get back to you or your people who be trying to help shadow ban me. The hell with all you folks, because it's not going to stop anything. And I have to admit, I was discouraged at first, by not doing any more videos. 'Cause I saw my stuff. I saw what YouTube was doing to me, and it's not fair. But I want to say this to YouTube. Mr. Martin cusses on his show. He calls people fools. He degrades candidates. He talks about how stupid people is for not wearing a mask and all this stuff. But YouTube, you don't do anything. I bring up one thing about a virus, and you ban me. You take my stuff off, and now I'm losing subscribers and views. You're very biased, YouTube, and you need to be restructured. And I wish somebody would come in there and restructure this company, because it used to be a good company where a person can say what they feel, and don't have to fear retribution. But I can see that you people are so petty, just like he is petty, that you're willing to hurt a small person like me that don't even get the kind of views that those people get. Not even near, not even close. I get very few views. But yet still, you still do this to my channel, to teach me a lesson. You pulled down 2 of my videos for no good reason. But he can talk about people and call them stupid and cuss them out and call them MFers and kiss his ass and everything, But I guess that's okay with YouTube because he gets a lot of views, right? He got powerful friends in high places. For us little people like me, we just have just us. We represent ourselves. But back to Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, you are a sellout. You're an ass, like I said before. And you're going to be an ass. And I'm going to continue to watch your show with others that I watch, so I can call out the BS that you be spewing out too. Instead of you having people from equal size, I even noticed that the little conservative guy ain't been on unless he's, having he's out maybe working or something. But I noticed he haven't even been on the show in a while. Yes, I constantly watch your show, yours and others, so I can call out the BS that you're doing to our people. You're not keeping it real. You're nowhere near keeping it real. It's all your opinion, and that's not keeping it real. You're not telling the facts. You only spew half the facts, and the half be a lie. And you can always go back in history. Won't you come up to the present? Because and everybody else know, that Biden and Camilla are the worst 2 people to run for a Democratic Party. You know that. But yet still, you hate Trump so much that you would rather see anybody in office other than him. And back to you, Reese. You want to sit around and call a man a racist, saying he doing racist things. Where's the proof? That's all I ask. And if you get a message, you get this message, whatever, email me. Or contact me in some kind of way and explain to me what is he doing that's so racist? Because when the police was killing them kids out there when Obama was president, you didn't call him racist. And he didn't do anything to try to stop it, except make a speech. Oh, that could have been my son. You know, you being a hypocrite like the rest of them. And I don't understand why would you sit up there and sell your people out like that just for an opinion. You talk about uh, these things like you know exactly what's going on. And you don't. You can't see, even see, like I tell people, you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see that this all being orchestrated unless you know. And you lie to the people. And that makes you even worse than Trump. If you can see what's going on and you're not speaking of it. Because I'm sure you, as smart as Martin is, he can see it. But he want to blame Trump for it. He don't want to blame the Democrats. Like you should be doing, Reese. Because you seem like you're fair-minded, but you've been tainted like he has. Wake up, girlfriend. From one Reese to another. Wake up. Because he's feeding you a bunch of bull, just like the Republicans are feeding you a bunch of bull. And you seem like you're smart enough to see through that. Get off of those party lines. It's going to lead you down a road to destruction. Because the Democrats is no better than the Republicans. And the candidates that they have is no better than Trump. They're not going to do no more better than he's going to do. Because you know why? Like I told you before, the real people that really run this country, and I ain't talking about Trump, but the people that really run this country ain't going to give you nothing unless they decide to give it to you. Y'all can vote all y'all want to. You can put in office whoever you want to put in office. But if you don't know the fact that it's truly other people running this country, then you sad. Truly sad. I think I got a mic problem. I am here in the basement. Sometimes it creeps me out down here. But this is the only quiet place I can do my videos. You know. So I'm just reaching out to people like me, like-minded like me. If you can smell a rat, it's a rat. It's no ifs and buts about it. And just because they want to make it a black and a white issue, because believe me, Roland claims he don't. He always throw in the fact that, well, I have white people that send me money. Of course you're going to have white people that send you money. What? You act like that's so fascinating, you know, because they believe in your BS too, man. But somebody who's black like me that can see through you, I know you're full of it. I can see you full of it. And like I said, I once admired you, but I would never make that mistake again. Never. Never make that mistake again. You know, I thought you was a true upstanding black American, just another sellout. And so, Miss Reese, don't be no sellout. If the other ones on that panel want to be, because I can see something different in you than I don't see in them. You know, and I could be wrong, like I was wrong about Martin. But I could be wrong. But you need not to listen to the crap that he's spewing every day. Because it's just to get ratings on the show. He don't really care about black people. He care about the elite. Also, back to, I almost lost my thoughts. So back to the boule. The boule is people that they work within the system to help destroy you. Because it's like I told you folks before, they don't care. The black elites don't care if you kill each other and die. And Martin's one of them. They don't care. Because what they want is to be on the same level as the white man. That is what they're striving for. So they figure if they help corrupt you, help keep your numbers small, you know, and help use you, that the white man is going to reward them in the end. And that's what they're looking for. And that's what he's looking for. He's not looking, you know, all you black, the Democrats or liberals, you know, that's giving him money and this kind of crap, you know, it's not doing you any good, and it's not going to do you good. If you want to continue to see his show, then okay, I can understand you donate money, you know, because he's on his own platform. Yes, donate money. But I'm not asking for a dime. And I'm trying to tell you what's truly going on. He wants to lie to you. And you can take what I say as a lie as well. But all you have to do is do a little bit of research, people. Just a little bit. And you can see every word come out of his mouth. and people like him is a lie. All you folks that really hate Trump, won't you go and see some of the executive orders that he laid down? Won't you go see some of the stuff that, he forced them to vote in? That works for you. Everyday Joe like me. But y'all think he's out to destroy the country. You think that this George Floyd thing wasn't orchestrated to the point it was. The murder part wasn't. But everything after that was orchestrated. And it got people mad. Like I said, I got mad. I fell into that trap too. But it's a trap, people. Because like I stated in my last video, you still see the police shooting black people. You still see them putting guns up at black people's face. You still see if a black man called the police for help, they assume he done something. So what has changed? Tell me, folks, what has changed? Not a damn thing. But you want to vote in Biden. You think that's going to change things? Come on now, let's be realistic. Talk to me frankly. Just talk to, even if you can't stand and just see my face or hear my voice. Just listen to what I'm saying. Talk to me frankly. You think there's going to be a major change once he get in office? It's going to be so much bickering among the liberal elites, okay, and the regular Democrats that they ain't going to get nothing done either. You think them Southern Democrats is going to agree to police reform? Yeah, right. No, just asking the question. You think that all them white Democrats is going to continue to let you keep pulling down them statues? You think those white Democrats or Republicans, either one, you think that you're going to be able to get reparations? Because I know some of y'all are thinking that. Biden already said he ain't interested. So what are you voting for him for? Oh, yeah, to replace Trump. That's right. So we can get back kissing China's ass, right? You know. So y'all can have y'all Huawei and TikTok and that kind of stuff, right? I just want to know, you know, because really on both sides, I don't see no real agenda except I just see constant fighting. So if Trump wins, look what we got forward to, folks. 4 more years of BS. I'm pretty sure there'll be a couple of impeachments thrown in there. So what if Biden get in? We got to bring up all of the women that claim that he, funded them, because ain't nobody talking about that, you know. So what if Camilla's vice president? You think that's going to change the child trafficking thing that's going on? Or this the surveillance things that the Democrats can put up to watch you? See, folks, you're so naive. You still want to be stuck on party lines. And this joker, Mr. Martin, is help leading you down the road of degradation. And you don't even see it. Because all he care about is what he can get out of this. You don't think that he's in this for something? He's not in this for you, people. He's in this for himself like the most black elites are. They want to see what they can get out of it. They want to go lobby Congress, so they can get more funds and more money. Not to give to you. Not to help you out. So what you voting for him for? And I can say the same thing about the Republican Party. So you forced to vote for the lesser of two evils. But they're still evil. And you've been brainwashed to think that it couldn't be any other parties but the Democrat or the Republicans. You just have to be one of the two, don't you? It's too late for something else. No, it's never too late, people. Come November, you can vote all those people out of office. All of them. But nah, you don't want to do that. Because the rich elites that run the country, they got to keep their foot on your throat. so you can buy their products. Let me ask you this question. Since we got so many smart people, watching today, how come all the big stores, and I know people have asked this question before, but how come all the big stores stayed open and all the little stores and little restaurants and small businesses were closed up? Can I get an answer for that one? It's funny, I didn't hear nobody talking. You want to know why? Or you're too afraid to find out? I'm assume, I'm going to assume you're too afraid to find out. It's so they can control your money flow. If they control your money, they control your movements, and they can control your mind, you're just a slave. And any resistance is met with brutality or arguments. You know, you know, people want to put you down because you have these beliefs and this kind of stuff. You know, so what did that accomplish? Can somebody tell me? You notice there's an influx of jobs. Where do you think they're going to? That's right, service industry. They've been telling you this for years. They don't want this country to manufacture anything anymore. They want you all to serve and let somebody else manufacture it. And you just serve the people. Sounds fun, don't it? Sounds like a great opportunity, don't it? You can just be a server. Half of the country does it already. But for people who own stores and restaurants and stuff, what's their next move? Because they're not going to give you no loans to reopen your business. Yeah, they're going to give you a little stimulus here and there, maybe so you can keep it running, but only a certain period of time because, see, the powers that be, this is only plan A. They're going into plan B now. Plan B is, like I told you before, is to keep the pandemic going until the vaccine comes out. And after the vaccine comes out, they're going to tell you, because I heard this thing on the news about they're going to make the kids wear yellow strips on their arm. Don't that sound like something familiar? And the yellow strips is going to determine that they don't have the virus and stuff. Who gives them that right? You steady giving up your rights to people who don't have your self-interest in mind. But they pretend they do. But by them doing this, it's about controlling you. So you say, I want my kid to go to school. They say, no, you can't go to school. Oh, but it's my right. It's a right for my kid to go to school. No, you can't go to school because of the pandemic. See how they use that against you? But you so afraid. Now I'm talking to black folks and white folks. But you so afraid that your baby may catch something or you may catch something, you know, and woe's me, your life gonna come to an end. Your baby could be in school and catch a cold. Your baby could be in school and catch a flu. Your baby could be in school and catch a virus. So by you listening to these folks, they're just ordering you what to do. They said that fresh air, sunshine, and people being in crowds is actually more healthier than staying at home and wearing a mask all the time. But I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. So if you don't believe me, look it up. It's all over YouTube, all over, and Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram. It's all over, all over, all of it. So why don't you wake up, folks? Quit being sheep for these lying black folks and white folks, Democrats and Republicans, because they're only out to hurt you and advance themselves. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to you. I don't know how many times I have to say it, you know. But if you don't wake up soon, you're never going to wake up. And I mean that literally. You line up for this vaccine, it may be a day that you won't wake up. Before I go, I actually saw this article that they were saying that the vaccine may not do any good and it may do more harm than good down the line. They was claiming that this man claimed that every person that he did research on 100 and something people that supposedly died from coronavirus, and do you know all of them had got the flu shot? Every last one of them. He looked back at their records. They had got the flu shot. Coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. That's why I never got that flu shot. Because I knew, deep in my heart, I knew it wasn't good for me. So he was stating in so many words that this virus activated some dormant gene that was injected in the people that had the flu shot. And why, when it attacked this gene, it just started ravaging the body. Because all these people that died, that he claimed that died, they were put on ventilators and everything, but they still didn't make it. The disease continued, to spread in their lungs and I think he said lungs and their liver, you know. But all of them, the patients that he did a study on, all of them had had the flu shot. It just makes me think. Just make you think, folks. That's all I'm saying. Think about some of the things, and maybe you'll come to your own conclusions. So until then, that's the end of this rant. And please, like I said before, please subscribe. And if you have been kicked out, please resubscribe. Because I'm trying to get my numbers back up since they plummeted like they did. And I don't understand that why, but they did. So I'm not going to stress out about it. So I'm asking that you please support this channel. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment and subscribe. And share it. Because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people that would like to hear what I am saying, even though I know that YouTube is shadow banning me. So until the next video, God bless and bye bye.